Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. I'm here to do my day 3 story for December daily this year. And it is going to be on this cute little, it's not quite 3x8, it's a little bit larger, but it's going to be in this card. And it's just going to be this, and the back side I think I will utilize as well. And we're going to tell the story about our tree this year, which is really fun. My plan, my hope, is that I'm going to have this be like so. I'm going to use some more of this gold ribbon that I have, and I'm going to tie it both up, and then it's going to flip open, and you're going to see this first that just says blah blah blah, and then it's going to flip open, and you're going to have some journaling, which I've printed the timeline, and I'm just going to fill that in because I thought that was really fun. So I did a timeline of how we decorated the tree this year. And then when you flip that up, so it's going to be very interactive, right? It's going to go way up high in the album. I then have these cute little photos from when we did the tree and decorating the tree. And I'm just going to trim that out, and it's going to go right underneath this December traditions and here, so that it's covered with this part and you won't see. I do have to physically cut each one of these out and lay them out so that it's going to fit within this size. But I love it. I think it's going to look really, really cute. And then on the back side, I'm going to have the tree, and I might, the trick is I love this. I put a filter on the tree, but you can see our little cat, which I love. So that's our cat Dozer, but you can also see our one of our new inflatables, and I really like that as well. So I'm not really sure, I'm wondering where it bends, if I'm gonna go ahead and trim it so that you can see the inflatable and the tree, or if I'm gonna trim it so you can see our cat and the tree. I feel like I might do it this way. I don't know, we'll see, but I think it's super cute. I'm already gonna have its own story about the cat, and I'm already gonna have its own story about the inflatables. I think those will be separate stories anyways, but you know, I would leave it full page. I would. However, remember yesterday I bulked it up, so I need to not have that extra, like have another photo and then this one. Like I need it not to be multiple page spread. I needed to just not. So I have to make a decision. That being said, I have this really fun, it's a 6x8 that I found on Pinterest, and my plan is to fussy cut around these, except right at the bulb where they're going to flip open. And I was thinking you could see each of the ornaments, and I was going to combine these as one story. However, I need to not do that as well, because first of all, I don't have all my photos, but second of all, I think I might have a different plan, and this might have to go and be for another year. So we're just going to focus in on the tree. That's the plan. I am going to get you on fast forward so you can see how this all comes together, and hopefully it'll be a fast one today because I already have the basic mechanics of what I want to get done figured out. So let's get going. All right, let's talk about where I'm at. So I have the tag part done. Like this is all good to go. I stitched on my 3. It is white, so it's not the easiest to see. I can see it in person, but I'm not sure how easy it reads on there. But I like that little subtle part. I do think I want to add something up here, so we'll look at that. But then I've got my flip, and then this is gonna flip open. And I've started doing my timeline. I just have to go back and look at my notes to finish that, but just simple things like at 6:45 in the morning I was drinking my coffee and I decided today was tree day, and then I went and I got everything down from the attic, and like there's a list on how it all worked. And ending with we almost forgot to shut the lights off at the end of the night, which is funny. So there is that, which then of course opens up and you have the little photos that are overlapping. I was gonna add, I have this little felt heart. I think I'm going to add that right here, or this way maybe, just to kind of break up this little area. I did add a little bit there too to fill in. And then I was thinking about adding this. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Now, I've taken off the backing of the chipboard so it's flat, because again, try not to add too much more bulk than there already is. I can do it like that. That's pretty. I like that. I like it like this as well. So my other option then is to flip this and actually put this, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, at the bottom here, and just adhere it to the tag. And we'll have that down here tied up. And I'm thinking, I have this cute little tree on the car, and I'm thinking about placing that. I'm going to again peel off the backing, but I'm thinking about peeling that off and having it look like this. And then it'll flip, but it'll also add a little bit of weight to each one of these tags to help weigh it down a bit, which is kind of what I'm thinking. So I do think I'm going to do that. So again, when I want to take out bulk, because I like my interactivity, so in order to have interactive pages, I have to sacrifice bulk in things, which thankfully for me with chipboard just simply means peeling off those layers. And then I can do something like, I can glue this one. I'll probably will actually glue this part down. This one, because I know it's just a straight line, I'm just going to adhere some red line adhesive. I put it down on here first, peel it off, and then I will place that, because obviously if you're going to place it on this rough chipboard that I peeled, the tape's just going to come right off. But if you go ahead and do that and then stick it down, as long as you're not playing with it, it will stay. I've never had issues. So that I think is going to be my plan. So I'll finish that up. I'll finish my journaling. And then I did decide that I'm going to sacrifice my adorable little kitty cat, and we're going to go ahead and have the Yoda and the tree, and we'll document Dozer in another spread on another day. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I do have to add, I think I don't need to add a full strip of pattern paper, because I just need to get these little spots. But I am going to go ahead and add a little bit here and here of some sort of pattern, because this is not the full, it's just a little bit short, right? So I just need to go ahead and do that. And I think we'll be able to call this one complete. So I hope you enjoyed watching this come together. You saw my mistakes. Not everything, it's okay. Things happen. You just go with the flow. It's not a big deal. Mistakes happen. Thankfully, when I put this on upside down, it was easy enough to carefully take off and put back. Now, if I had used red line adhesive, I would have had to go and I'd have to print this over again. And because it would not have come up, I would have ripped this whole paper. So I would have either had to sacrifice this and find a new one, or I would have to reprint. But I did not. I had used tearaway tape and it hadn't stuck down enough, so it all worked out. And then I am only going to tie the longer pieces into a bow like so. Maybe I say that and then I can't do it. Isn't that always the way? There we go. I'm going to tie the longer pieces into the bow, let the other ones just hang, and then yeah, it'll go like this. So it'll be down. I'll really work on getting that down, and I think it's going to be super cute. I'm very, very, very pleased with how this worked out, even though it took me a minute, and it's just another simple one to go into my album. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I'll see you all again soon. Bye, everyone.